Blue Beetle was always destined to flop, and well, it has. I'll tell you why. Let's talk about it. Due to the early success of the superhero genre where everything was fresh, exciting, and meaningful, since then, there has been an influx and some might say overkill of superhero content from everyone, Marvel, DC, everyone and their auntie, movies, series, spin-offs, to the point where it's just become directionless, formulaic, subpar fodder. And we are tired. But specifically DC, it's being rebooted, even though this film is supposed to be the first in the new universe. But they've had a recent super stinky run with Wonder Woman 1984, Birds of Prey, Shazam 2, Black Adam, and The Flash, where the films have either flopped or just not been good. So based on that history, why would I possibly go to see Blue Beetle? It's like a spouse or a partner who's cheated on you again and again and again. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, please forgive me. Baby, I'll change. You take them back and they cheat on you again. They could do the most romantic gestures humanly imaginable, and it would make no difference. You've broken my trust. Nothing you do or say holds any weight anymore. So all that to say, unfortunately, Blue Beetle could be the best movie ever made. It just doesn't matter anymore. Which brings me to my next point. Respectfully, Blue Beetle is a Z-list character. Yes, he's appeared in the comics since 1939 and he's appeared in the DC cartoons, etc., etc., but no one cares about Blue Beetle. Not saying Z-list characters can't work, Exhibit A, B in Guardians of the Galaxy, but the odds are grossly stacked against it, especially on top of everything else in this list. And I mentioned that stinky run before, so if The Flash, Wonder Woman, Michael Keaton, Batman, for God's sake, all these A-listers and DC heavy hitters can't put bums on seats, then what hope does Blue Beetle have? Which brings me to my next point, and I mean this in the most respectful manner possible. There are no stars in this movie. Of course, there's a bunch of talented actors and actresses in this, namely the lead, Jolo Mariduena, who I am rooting for because not only does he seem like a lovely boy, but I am a Cobra Kai stan and I always want to see Miguel win, and this is his feature film debut. And you have George Lopez, who's an experienced and super respected comedian, and as good as they both are in this, respectfully again, neither of them are stars. And I'm sure that Jolo will be in the future, but right now, that is not the case. And I could go on, but my final reason is the writers and actors strike, which has been going on since May, but under the current conditions, actors are not allowed to promote the films that they're in. They can't post a story, they can't do interviews, any of that. And that's tough. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, you have to stand in solidarity with your colleagues and not violate the union. And I'm sure the studio must have considered pushing the movie back to avoid this storm that's happening at the moment. And no film is guaranteed to succeed, but it's like everything that could have helped didn't help. So they're going into this boxing ring of the movie industry with both hands tied behind their back. But I'm your boy Miles. Thank you for watching as always. Peace, love, and follow for more movie content.